amongst us hasn't taken ecstasy and broken up with their current partner? Not me.
Welcome to Something Feral, the podcast where three friends watch, eat, and talk trash. We're your hosts. I'm Kate.
I'm Brianna.
And I'm ugly as pants, please, which no one can see, but I don't care.
They're not ugly.
I like them. We talked about this.
They are, okay, to be fair, they are traditionally ugly.
Yes, they are. So they are.
I would say if you were to describe them, I would be like, oh, those can't be cute. But they are very
patchwork
cute.
harem pants, would you say they are called?
They're like,
Yeah.
like muted clown pants.
Yeah,
In a
but
way.
the colors are muted, and they're just all patchwork. I
like 'em.
copied what's his name on Survivor, had them, and I had to have them. I'm like, those are so ugly, and I need them. So I don't know. I like
They're
them.
giving like
I like 'em too.
crunchy drinking
90s.
kombucha. Yes.
Yeah, crunchy 90s mom.
Wearing a Kangol hat backwards.
You know what? If you had... I know you hate... Well, I don't
Can
know
you
if
see
you
them
hate
on the
them.
camera?
I assume you
I
hate
can't.
them.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, maybe.
I assume you hate my chonky New Balances. I don't know if you've seen them, my new ones.
I hate them.
I hate them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh,
No, I
that's
hate them.
PTSD for you. Okay, you both
Ugly.
hate them. Those, like, I pictured those in the 90s with, like, tall, like, scrunch
That's too
socks.
far.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Oh, that would make those pants ugly.
hideous.
I disagree.
The
It's
worst
a vibe.
styling way to.
They'd
no.
be for real.
Depends
ugly.
what top you wore. Depends on the top.
Wrong.
Depends on the top.
Wrong. New Balances with those pants.
It gives me shivers.
I think you could do it if you wore the right top and the right sunglasses.
They're like Crocs to me. I don't know.
I've never felt less connected to you.
That is so funny because they are, dude, they're so comfortable and you love
There's
being
so
comfortable.
many- yeah, but like I
There
could
is
be
a limit to ugliness.
There's a limit. Yes.
Nope. I
As
love
I
them.
wear these pants.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, first of all, that's rich. Second of all, I truly.
Honestly, I would wear those pants 10 times over before I would even look at a pair of New Balances.
I believe
Chunky
you.
New Balances.
I don't care what anyone says. Like, I will wear those until I die. They're so supportive.
They better be because they're ugly as shit.
Right.
No,
They've
I
got to be like
disagree.
you better feel like you're walking on goddamn clouds.
Yeah, like more supportive than clouds.
I would wear them knowing that I'm not going to look good in them.
If you were like had feet pain and you had to only be comfortable and you were in so much pain that you didn't care what you looked like, sure.
Right. Like the drugs weren't working anymore.
Yeah. Like you had
And it was
no
like,
other choice.
you either wear these New Balances or you lose your feet. Fine, I'll wear the New
Fine.
Balances.
Sure.
No, you know what? There are way worse things to wear. And when they hit the scene, I was like, you know what? They're practical and they're comfortable. I'm giving them a try. And now
There are
I'm
worse
hooked.
things. Crocs. But
Yeah, Crocs jail.
yeah.
Dude, like they're
Same
but like
thing.
How dare you? No, you are not going to sit here and compare them because Crocs like ruin your feet. Like you are not supposed
They're
to wear
actually
them.
bad for you.
I know.
They're
I'm not
really bad for you. New
Again,
Balances are good for your
not
feet.
I believe
talking, but like when I think of ugly shoes, I would put those in the same category.
How dare you? That is, I'm offended. Crocs are fucked up. Like at least New Balances are tennis shoes. Like that is a form that exists. Like Crocs are just like plastic nightmare from the depths. Like
Plastic goo.
I still feel like, and the fact that they haven't gone away. Like when they first hit the scene, I was like, okay, they're gonna be really big for like 2 years, and then I wanted to see them anymore, and wrong.
Apparently they're that comfortable.
They're horrible. They're cute for babies. I think toddlers look great in them.
I think toddlers not even toddlers look good in chunky New Balances.
Yeah, they do.
I would call that baby ugly.
I got my friend's baby a pair, and they were obsessed. He looks so cute in them.
Babies look cute in any shoe.
Not chunky New
I
Balances.
think.
Yes, they do. They do. They do. Like
Anyway,
Yes.
that's not why we're here today.
No, it's not. We could spend a whole episode though debating
We
Kate's
have.
ugly New Balances.
Yeah.
We already have.
Right.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
care.
the fashion episode.
I love them.
I saw a girl wearing tabby shoes today, by the way. I actually almost vomited. And they were
sorry.
brown.
Oh, they were like the square
They
toe
were
ones.
brown, poopy colored.
I know exactly.
tabby
Those are the
shoes.
popular ones. That's the shoe, which I just.
I could maybe understand a red or a black, but brown. You're already giving hoof.
You know what the problem is? Like they could be
Too far.
really cool if like I'm picturing like a New Yorker wearing them. And there is a world where they could be cool, but that is not how the people are wearing them now. They're just like
This girl's not fashionable.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like
It was just wrong.
Randos have gotten a hold of them. Like and I'm including myself in that category. Like I like fashion, but I'm not like I show up here looking like a slob. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah. Wow, Kate, you really look like shit all of the time.
Yeah,
This
what?
is the first time I've like ever worn jeans here.
That feel like you also are just not a jeans gal.
I've never worn jeans.
I
On this pod.
I've become a sweatpants gal. And now that like the weather's warmer, I'm excited to get back into jeans. Also, I can't wear jeans at work, so that like decreases my jean use.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, that sucks.
It is a bummer. I miss it. I love wearing a blazer and jeans and Fridays only.
Even when I think I look bad, like I'm like, oh man, like I'm really casual today. There's always someone where we work that is wearing pajamas.
No, you guys
Always.
again, you work with freaks. No one that's another thing about it. The differences in our offices, like no one's showing up in PJs.
well, because they'd get
day
like
to day.
genuinely in trouble.
There are rules. Yeah, we have rules.
I don't know why we don't have rules.
No one's enforcing our dress code.
Maybe they
They
should.
They fucking should. I've seen some shit.
Right,
Anyway,
folks, yeah,
speaking
let's
of dress
jump in.
codes, horrible
Yeah.
dressing, what are we talking about today, Brianna?
So we are experimenting with some new formats today, folks. So as we go into summer and we know that we're going to be busy, we are going to be transitioning into the watch, eat, and talk trash format. So our goal is for episodes moving forward, and this will be our first one, is one episode will be watch, the next one will be eat, and then the following will be talk trash. And so we're going to start with watching. We're going to talk about episodes of shows we've all watched, kind of like when we did our OC format, which you all loved, especially me as Jimmy Cooper. And then we're going to do some
in the
eating,
news.
and we're going to be filming primarily social content, which is us trying new recipes, trying Kate's healthy food, Kate trying our not so healthy food, internet sensations, fads, trends. So watch along on social for that fun stuff.
We're going to have a fun summer.
Yeah,
Summer
we are
art,
going to have a fun summer. And then we're going to do Talk Trash, which is going to be our feral behaviors, your submissions, stories that have been shared with us, general pop culture stuff that's going on, things that
Hot
are relevant,
takes.
hot takes.
That's
yeah.
where we drag people.
Exactly.
Or ourselves.
True. Yeah.
And ourselves.
And ourselves, yeah.
We'll do it more than once.
So
I'm
we're gonna start off with a documentary that we have all watched, and we're gonna talk a little bit. We'll walk you through it, and then we're gonna talk about our favorite parts. So the documentary series that we're talking about today is called Trust Me, The False Prophet. This is from the creators of Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
Yeah.
Was it? I wondered that.
Yes, it's the
Okay.
same creators. It's the same group, and it is sort of the aftermath of that documentary.
It's weird to say it's a sequel, but that's really it's
Really what it is. It
it's
is.
appropriate to say
Yes.
also.
So, yeah, and let me give a quick synopsis. A 4-part true crime docuseries that follows the rise and fall of Samuel Bateman, a self-proclaimed prophet who takes control of a breakaway fundamentalist Latter-day Saints, FLDS, community after the imprisonment of Warren Jeffs, which is what is really focused on in that Keep Sweet, Pray, and Obey. The story is told through cult expert Christine Marie, who is a fucking hero.
Hell yeah, Christine.
This woman, also Michigan native,
Yeah.
so...
Or it was in Michigan at some point.
Miss Michigan.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
She
Miss
was Miss
Michigan.
Michigan,
Yeah.
okay? She's one of us.
Truly.
And her husband, who embed themselves inside this group and record Bateman in real time with his consent.
With his insistence.
Yes, capturing how he manipulates followers, consolidates power, and commits abuse. And so this is something that we I think we touched on very quickly. Kate and I had watched it previously. Blaze has caught up and watched it. So we're going to talk a little bit about it and just tell you our thoughts. So does anybody want to start with just how they felt about it, overall thoughts, and then we can go from there?
I really liked the opening credits when Christine was wearing a red trench coat and cowboy boots, and he's
She's fabulous.
She's just
Christine
walking around. I'm
Marie.
like, I am hooked. Like, who is this lady? And I don't know. The whole thing is crazy. It's crazy to me that they went there to save these girls. She really just felt the need to save these girls because she was a Mormon. She was bamboozled by.
She was following a false prophet.
Yeah, false prophet. She
Trafficked,
got
yeah.
trafficked, literally. And she's like, I have to save these girls. And it was just crazy to me.
She did.
Yeah.
She did, one, and then two, they didn't go there to find this guy. They just
No.
they stumbled upon him
In the
And-
community,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and it's really cool. She starts the doc by she felt compelled to go and help these women post Warren Jeffs, because what I didn't realize is a lot of these women and families, they lost their homes. They were
That was
kicked out.
crazy.
A lot of the kids went through social services.
because the state took control of their town and kicked them all out.
It was crazy.
And so she helped them get she started that store for the women
Yes.
to make money. She's an angel from heaven.
Actually, what a wonderful person.
Yeah. And so she felt called to go and help these women in this community post Warren Jeffs. And she stumbled into this relationship with Sam Bateman, who is really took advantage of the vacuum of power after Warren Jeffs
Yeah.
left. So Warren Jeffs, when he was arrested and incarcerated, had told all of his followers, you cannot have babies. You cannot get married.
I didn't
Just,
actually know
wait
that
around
before.
for me.
That was
Yeah.
I didn't know that
crazy.
about the kid. It doesn't surprise me though, right? Because
It doesn't, but I didn't know it.
I mean, he
Power.
obviously would just lose power, right?
He can't have sex or babies, so no one should.
And he can't make a bunch of kids.
And they weren't doing it.
yeah.
Because he was telling them this from prison. They were listening. And it
Yeah.
was crazy.
It's so wild. And but again, that's exactly the fertile ground for another predator to come in.
Right.
Your cult leaders in jail, oh,
Yeah, and I loved that they were like, Sam he was just kind of a loser. Like,
Such
he
a
was
loser.
getting kicked out of his house. He asked Christine for help because he didn't have any money. And they were like, he was really
He was
just
part
like
of
kind
the
of a
struggling
loser.
community.
Yeah, he was getting divorced.
Also, we need to talk about, sorry, I have to get this out because, like, this man came in and, like, it was not like the women and the girls who went to follow him right away.
No.
It was 3 other fucking men.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
like, they dragged, like, forcibly dragged, like, their daughters, their wives into the mix. Like, these men were desperate for a follower or to be
For a leader.
followers. Yeah, and desperate to, like, worship somebody else, and like they ruined their own family's lives to like obsess over another man. And like I just thought that was like watching them just like give their daughters to this guy was like the grossest shit I have ever seen.
Yeah, and
like,
it's because
not
God,
ever.
that's what God
Top
told
5.
him to do.
right, and they were just like, you're right.
Yeah, so he claimed to be the rightful heir to Warren Jeffs. He also claimed that Warren Jeffs was dead.
Yes. Also,
Yeah.
wouldn't you just like everyone knows where he is? They could just write him. He has nothing but time. Like they could just like reach out to Warren Jeffs.
And he was also sucking all of the money out of these very other successful men.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
they were giving all their money?
Yes.
Dude.
And he was like his main goal for his cult. So there were these 3 additional men, and he was basically marrying all of these men's daughters and their kids. It's just there's a lot of women involved.
When I left, it was not about that. I just want
I
to
know what you were
clarify.
laughing
The
about.
Queen
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yes, that's
Okay,
what I was getting
great.
to.
What did he
So-
call them? It was the Samuelites or something?
Yeah, Samuelites. Yeah. So his goal was to build a like Warren Jeff style empire and build this giant house. It's very like Trumpy energy because he wanted at the time the Queen of England to come visit.
Queen Elizabeth. Yeah,
that was
his
the goal. The goal
No, not
was
to visit. To take as his wife.
What? I did
Oh,
not
you
realize
missed that
that.
part?
Oh, I thought she was just like coming to
No.
visit.
No,
No.
he said did he have like a dream that he was like, oh, she is like drawn to me, like she needs to be with me or something insane.
Oh, I
The
must
music
miss that.
video that they made
So
was
that's why they made the
to
music
encourage
video.
her.
to
Yeah.
encourage her to come join them.
We will get there.
Yeah. That was the craziest thing.
So yeah, they had Bentleys,
Nuts.
and again, he wasn't working.
No.
All of this money, all of this, everything was coming from these other 3 men's wives and daughters and their businesses.
He was a
his
loser.
henchman.
Huge
yeah.
loser.
Fucking
he
loser.
also had 2 different homes that the family was living in. And essentially what had happened is eventually what they did is they split the family into 2 with all of the like
child brides.
child brides with him in one house and then everybody else in another house, like all the babies and little kids and like the moms of these kids.
Yeah, because he obviously wasn't doing any childcare.
Correct. And like they were living in this teeny tiny like 2-bedroom house where they were all just sleeping on one bed basically. It was just a horrible
They
condition.
combined a bunch of them.
They combined a bunch of them
Doing
and
unpaid labor all day for him, by
Correct.
the way. Not just childcare,
No.
other stuff too.
other stuff too. And so Christine is again this lovely woman, and I want to just
Christine Marie.
Christine Marie, yes. And Christine Marie's husband is also somebody that I want to shout out.
Yes. What
His
was
name
his
is
name?
Tolga. He's
Tolga.
from Turkey, I believe.
Yes.
And he
A real man.
A real man. He is a music video director. So part of this was like
I'm making a documentary.
he had the experience of filming, he had all the equipment, and he took time out of his like life, his career, to do this with Christine Marie.
Again, a real man.
Because-
a real man.
yeah.
Supportive king.
They built this relationship with Sam, and they were like, we're going to film all of it. And Sam was like, yes, film me being cool.
It's like I
He
am
begged
the
them
coolest.
to do
Begged
more
them
of it.
to film. And so Tolga is his name, and Tolga and Marie and Christine Marie, they basically just uprooted their whole lives to be undercover with this cult.
Undercover cult operator.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy.
To the
Unreal.
extent where the rest of the FLDS community was like, what are they doing? Like, they were like a little put off by Christine Marie and Tolga's like integration with this.
They had
Oh,
to gain
yeah.
their trust like
Samuelites.
hardcore.
Yes, because they were
Well,
like,
everybody was suspicious of her at first too. Like,
Yes.
because she was just an outsider.
She was like, why are you here?
and
Yeah.
she knew from her own experiences as well as like what had happened to the community that there was child abuse happening. And so she used Sam's
and like spousal, like domestic abuse.
She
yeah.
used Sam's like ego essentially and manipulated his ego to collect evidence.
And it was easy.
And it was easy.
Yeah,
and
he-
that's what the documentary I think really focuses on is like how easy it was to manipulate this dumb man.
We got to take this guy down because he's abusing children. Like, how do we do this? Let's film a documentary.
Right.
And wowee, did they get some footage?
Oh my god. My favorite was there's was one scene where
I
they're
know what
out
you're gonna
in
say.
in like the beautiful scenery, and he's like, they're hiking, and Sam's like, he looks like Michael Scott doing parkour.
Literally.
He
Or like
does.
a little kid. It's like, watch me jump at these rocks.
Right,
And he's like, kill me again.
He's like in a button down and like slacks, and he's like hopping from rock to rock looking like an idiot. And Tolga's like, wow, where'd you learn to like hike like that?
He's like, I don't know.
He's like, I can't believe I had to film this guy doing the dumbest shit. I loved that.
Dude.
It was so funny.
And the fact that like he eventually like confessed that he was abusing children to them.
They got very, very that close with him. Very, very close.
He spoke freely.
Yeah, and they just kept getting more evidence because the local police, spoiler alert, were fucking losers about this.
The way they talked to those women, I was like, are you kidding me? When they like actually found them in the trailer, when he was moving them because they were about to get in trouble or whatever, and they were all stuffed in this trailer, and there was fingers sticking
they were
out because
ripping
like
the trailer because it wasn't
it
shut
wasn't
right.
shut. Like they could have all fallen out, and someone was like, "Hey, there's people in that trailer," and then they got pulled over, and the cops were being so mean to them. I don't know if you guys caught that, but they were just talking to them like they were fucking
That
stupid
whole
losers.
community. Like, let me rephrase. So, like, there's like a cop task force that's in that area and in that community, and you can tell that they have no intention of
They
just
helping these people. They just
assume
so
they're
little
all
of them.
losers. They're all like lunatics. They're all like culty.
They're all child
They're-
abusers.
right? They're and it's like
These are children that you're
correct.
yelling
They're
at.
literally children,
And they're crying.
And there is a cop that comes on as part of this
That
documentary.
motherfucker is the one I was talking about, who's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
just
bitch.
so hard to watch. Like
He literally
I couldn't
says,
do it.
I couldn't watch because
It's
some
hard to
of
give a gentle heart or something
Yes.
like that. I was like, this man should
You
not
have
only
to watch it.
It's your job.
officer.
It is your job.
You need to know what's in the evidence.
This is
idiot.
your job. If someone gives you evidence of child abuse as a law enforcement officer, it's your literal fucking job
You
to
have to.
like follow up with it.
He was like, I don't know really what's in it because I've only listened to it once a long time ago. I'm like, what? What do you
Like,
mean you don't know every
this-
word in here? That's your job.
I hope he lost his fucking job.
too.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't, but like, and then they call the FBI.
Well, first, let me let me rewind.
Yeah.
So for a second, what happens is Christine is just literally bombarding this police department, which is
all this
again
evidence.
a shared state police department because it's kind of on the state line with evidence after evidence after
Because
evidence.
they're like, we need more. It can't just be this. I'm like, it should just take one thing.
She gave you
Right.
it
so
should
much-
take
yeah.
one fucking
confession
thing.
from this
One.
man.
Why do you need
and
so
she's
much?
sending it and sending it and sending it, and then she's like, why can't we get the FBI involved? And the FBI is like, well,
Oh,
or,
he's
I'm
like,
sorry.
you can't because it's not like
They didn't
it
cross
has to
state
cross
lines.
state lines, and she's like,
It literally is all of the time.
They did.
yeah,
He did.
Most of the entire town straddles state lines, so everybody's driving across them
Right.
every single day.
So finally, at one point, he is so comfortable with these people, Christine Marie and Tolga, like really, really trusts these people and allows them to film some of these things. And he admits on camera, or either on camera or Christine like films it with her phone.
It was a voice recording.
It was a
I
voice
think
recording, yeah, in one of the Bentleys.
It was secretive, but like he still said this in front of her.
He said this in front of her
In
is
the
that
car,
he,
yeah.
He had like he calls them something else, not visions, but they're like his when
It's like a testament or something. Or
whenever
something
God
like that,
is
yeah.
talking to him, right? And he directly admits to directing his other three main acolytes, right? Those three guys.
Those fucking
to
losers.
have sex with three of the young wives while riding in the Bentley. One of those wives was 13 years old.
And those guys' kids.
Yes. And
Like
one
his
of
henchmen's kids.
correct. Yes.
That actually made me sick to my stomach
Me
when they
too.
were like, not only would they force each other to like, he wanted to like have sex in front of people. Like he wanted other
Correct.
people to be in the room while he was doing it and they were
Depraved
doing
acts.
it. But like one of the guys, like his daughter would be in the room.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like incomprehensible shit that you're like, what do you mean father and daughter in the room when this is like,
And like
it actually
also,
like,
what kind of a
children.
fucking man person are you if like you do something like this and like someone's like, you should just like give me your daughter, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
and
like,
she
you're
should watch
such a-
you have sex with a woman in front of her.
Like, you fucking loser.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
And the
anyway.
women, of course, are
I'm looking for this FBI.
they're
agent's
one
name.
of my favorite pieces, not my favorite, but one of the things that I thought was so clever of Christine Marie is that there's a scene that they're filming and she's like, I'm gaining the trust of these women and I'm gaining their trust, but they don't know, what I'm really doing. They don't know that I'm recording. They don't know I'm sending this to police, but I am here to help them. And eventually they're going to figure this out. Right. And there's a scene where she's talking to them And she's like, you should read this book. And like
Oh,
when
that was so
when
funny.
I was under the premise of a false prophet, like this book really helped me. And Samuel
does not notice. She says, she's like, I was starting to be a little more obvious when I was dropping hints. And then it cuts to a video of her being like, so when I was following a false prophet, I read this book, and it was literally a book about like leaving an abusive, like controlling person.
And he's like, yes, ladies.
And
yes.
she was like, not that that's what's happening here. And he was like, yeah.
He's so dense, like he didn't realize.
I'm just talking about me. Like, this is just me here talking about being controlled by a false prophet, a man who I'm was in a relationship with.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything about this, but
Yeah, no, that was great because she was like, I want them to like figure it out before they find out that like I'm doing this and he is a false prophet. All the things.
She wanted them to come to the conclusion themselves and and know that she was a safe person. I mean, again, this woman is a saint. She really didn't want to encourage any of them in a way that made it feel like it was a manipulation. She was just I wanted them to come to the conclusion that they were, because when you're in a cult, like, you have to be the person that comes to that conclusion.
And she knew. She's like, you know, her whole thing is like, I don't judge, I don't like criticize. And it's like, yeah, because obviously you'll like lose people's trust. But like the patience that these two people had, like, again, and like Tolga talks about it.
How do you walk away at the end of the day? And
oh my God. Tolga talks about like at one point in the car, he's like, I don't know, like going back, he's like an abuser, and like we have to just like go hang out with him
friends
and
with
act
him.
like we don't care.
After that conversation in the car, she's like, bye, I love you. And then afterwards, she's like, oh my God, like,
I don't know how they did that.
Because she's so empathic. She's so like,
strong.
loving and so strong. I'm like, I can't believe she was able to do it for so long.
The strength that
fucking
takes.
FBI, the police and FBI, they just like wouldn't get back to her.
Oh,
like,
until
we need more.
That one FBI agent, what is her name? I'm struggling to find it.
Well, actually,
Another hero.
somebody, I don't know if it was from the police or the FBI, they were like, it's really hard to get a conviction.
Yeah.
We need someone that was abused to come forward. So the one mother came, she was like, what did Christine Marie say? She's like, she started to come over a little bit more, and I could tell she just like wanted to be around
Yeah,
me.
because she was like putting around in the yard. She was like, she was helping like rake my leaves, and like
she just like wanted to
just
be around
wanted to be around.
after
Found
she was like
reasons.
trying to get them to like come to conclusions, like if something bad's happening, and she just like could tell she wanted to talk about it. And what I really liked about that is like we got a little bit of her backstory in the beginning. Like she was bamboozled by this like false prophet, whatever, but we didn't really know how.
right.
And what I thought was really cool, the editing is like, we found out like truly how she was being abused when she was like, I had to tell her what happened to me.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, fuck. Like,
oh my, it was horrible.
horrible. She was sex trafficked.
Yeah.
by her husband.
Yeah.
Like
And-
made to perform sex acts in front of like
On
multiple
camera.
men.
Took
on
photos of
camera,
her.
Had to have proof, and like that's what was happening to this woman's children.
Yeah.
I just thought it
basically.
was like a really good editing choice where they like let us know that when she was confessing that to her and we found out too. I don't know.
I felt
just,
that way
like,
too. It was
like
really
powerful.
well done.
Very
Yeah, it
powerful.
was really well done. Like, because it has such a weight. I was like,
No, I totally agree with you. Each episode, I was thinking that. I was like, and by the end, I was like, this was done so well. Like,
So
it was
well done.
edited so well. The storytelling was so good.
And that's important because
it is.
because there's so many of these.
I'm going to come back to the Jodie Hildebrandt documentaries.
No.
No, just for a second, because
Not again. Dude, I'm listening to her. I'm reading her daughter's book right
same
now.
story, different ways of telling it. And it is so important to note that like this particular docuseries is not just an interesting story and a compelling story. The way that the docuseries walks you through what happens to the, you know, Christine Marie and how the women come forward and come to the realization and how they portray the story is so powerful, and it makes a difference.
It does.
In
big
how
time.
you perceive, you know, because you can watch these documentaries and think, oh, these dumb women or these dumb people are in a cult, but you can feel the manipulation and you can see how they were manipulated and see how challenging it was for them to come to their own conclusions. And it was just a powerful way
to tell a story.
as a viewer to watch a story, and a powerful way for a documentary to really like show the plight of what these people were going through.
And you get a lot of understanding of why she felt like she needed to do this.
Yes.
Like, you kind of get it in the beginning, like, yeah, of course, like, anyone would want to save these women, but she'd, like, no, like, I know this is happening. I have to do something. And she did.
And I thought the way that they showed Christine Marie as like a character, she's a person, but like the way they told her story too, like she starts off and she seems just like really quirky. And you're like, what's her deal? Like, what's going on?
really
ventriloquist.
Yeah, and like she's amazing.
kids
Like,
show.
A magician
Yes.
and had a children's show. She was a jack of all trades.
right? And then like you're like, who is this lady? Like, what's her motivation? Then you start to like see it. Like, they don't just like tell you; they like show you.
Yeah.
And
You
then
it takes a minute to like learn her full story because it's so layered.
excellent storytelling. Like
Yes.
the way like you said, the editing was amazing. Like the way it was laid out, and like again, storytelling matters. It's how human beings understand things.
Really, really does. So eventually, because this mother comes forward as not only partially a victim, but also a witness to these crimes as well, because Christine has only been told of the crimes.
Right. She hasn't seen anything, and she also didn't know the extent of it
No.
until this woman divulged what was going on. She's like, I think this is bad. This is what's happening. Because they also don't really know.
No.
Yeah, because
They
they're
don't.
conditioned to not say anything too.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can see in a lot of the film from Tolga, Sam is like always encouraging, like, girls, like if you weren't happy, you'd say something. Like, no, we're so happy. Like
yeah.
That was sick.
we're
was
so
gross.
happy. Like it's just
he's the best thing that ever happened to
yeah.
us.
So finally, they're able to get the FBI involved, and there is Kate. I don't know if you got her name or not.
Dawn Martin.
Dawn Martin, who is
Fucking Dawn Martin. I found her on IMDb and it's like add to favorite people. Yes, I will be adding Dawn Martin to my list of
Yeah.
favorite people.
It was
Hell yeah.
again just another
hero.
another compelling piece of story. So she not only was a female FBI agent, but it was her last case.
Wasn't she
Yeah.
like, why didn't they come to us sooner? What
Yeah,
the
she was
fuck?
like like
It was just like
Because
in
the
that
police
other one
told
we
them not
watched.
to.
yeah.
It was literally just like that other one we watched. It took place here. The one
The
with her
FBI
mom.
swooped in, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden it was solved.
Yeah, wow.
Call the
shocking.
FBI sooner.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Like, if they tell you no, fine.
Don't listen to that.
At least
Call.
you did your due diligence. Anyway, sorry.
So the federal investigation begins, especially with the new information coming from one of the wives' mother's situation. She was a wife of one of the
henchmen.
apostates. Yeah, whatever. The
Moroni.
Moroni. Weird.
What are these names?
Gives me chills, literally.
Moroni is a Mormon theology name. It's like a special Mormon angel, not in the Bible.
Lizard boy? What?
I think it's the one on the temples on the top.
So while this is going on, there's some concern for like them fleeing, and this is something that like is unfortunately very common within a FLDS. Like they do like to just sort of like disappear, like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I mean, because like
And
the
they can.
law is tailing
Right.
you. Like,
yeah, so they all like get in the trailer to leave, and there's a truck with a trailer, and somebody calls the police while they're on the highway because their one of the kids' hands is sticking out of the trailer.
Holding it closed
Holding the door
because it's
shut.
broken.
Right. So the reason that this was such a big deal is because it could have derailed the federal investigation, because they were concerned that if he were to
Oh,
get
yeah, that's right.
arrested, that he would get arrested on like really low charges, right? Like, and they had concerns about how it would affect, or like it would divulge that they were being investigated federally, and they were not ready.
They needed more shit.
They needed more
like,
time.
Why? I don't know.
yeah,
But-
Right.
insane.
And so, one of the things that really struck me, because you see body cam footage of the trailer arrest, is Sam's just like, and all of the like older women, just they're like stealing it. Like, what's your name? And he's like standing there and he's got his arms crossed, like he's not speaking. And then they're like, "Sir, like you need like, what's your name?"
Like,
And
what are you doing? What's your name?
Yeah,
what's
I
your name?
appreciated that. I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't like that they were yelling at the girls, but I like that he was like, you know, you have to tell
You
me your
have
name.
to tell me
Like-
your name, dummy.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, Samuel.
Oh yeah, and then they were like, he was like, "What's your last name?" And he
Yeah.
was like, I was like, I want to murder this man.
Very annoying. And so of course there's like children sitting in like folding chairs in the back of this trailer that-
Behind a bunch of like garbage.
yes.
Yeah.
They were hiding in the bathroom of the trailer,
gross.
which was just like a sheet,
like
basically.
a bucket and a sheet.
Why
yeah.
was there a bathroom
Yeah.
in the
So
trailer?
he's of course arrested for I don't know, kids in the back of a fucking
Yeah, I
trailer,
didn't
and
know
because
those-
he's not telling anybody his name.
Yeah.
And his bail for that was like $150,000. So Christina and Tolga like have to work with the henchmen.
Oh, they pay it, don't they?
They
Moroni
pay,
pays
yeah,
it.
Moroni
one of them,
Moroni
yeah.
pays it, and again they all have to act like
It's like we still have to act
God.
like this so we can get what
So glad
we
you're not in
need.
jail. Yeah, like
Right.
ugh.
they
I
take
can't even.
yeah, like, and he also talks about like, I hope they don't have my phone.
Oh yeah.
Like, can I wipe my phone? They took my phone.
And
But
she
I'm
films
not-
this.
Yeah. But like I knew there was going to be nothing on his phone. Like predators like that are careful.
Well, what they do find out is
Him saying that was enough.
correct.
Yeah.
Him
Which
saying
is
that
so funny.
on film is what gave
Oh, he said, "Can you delete stuff off my phone?" That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Factory
like
Yeah.
remote.
Said it.
Can I do a fact or like can I clear my
Yeah, that's what it is.
So they
Of all the
basically
things, that's what they need.
they use that as like an obstruction
Amazing.
of justice in order
Yeah.
to like go forward with the federal investigation.
Excellent.
Which is so funny. Like,
So funny.
and again, there was nothing on the phone.
What a stupid fucking piece of
So
shit.
as part of Christine Marie was very concerned about like how the women were going to react and like they
Rightly
were so
so.
little. Like
She loved these women. She was
Love
really
them.
like distraught that she was going to have to hurt
Kids.
them because she was just like, I don't know if they're going to know ever that I'm trying to help them.
right. And like again, when this all happened, she was worried about violence from the women as well. Like, and when I say women, I really mean girls. To be perfectly
Both.
honest,
I
They
mean,
had
both.
guns in
Both.
the house.
They
Yeah.
had guns in the house. Da 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 da. So they had made up this basically like, okay, we're gonna convince Samuel to do a music video.
Easy.
oh yeah.
And that's how we're going to get them into this warehouse and we're going to do the music video. And as part of the music video, we're also going to film him like talking about, you know, a one-on-one interview as
With
part
all
of
of his wives and pictures of all of his wives.
Yeah.
She needed to separate them.
Yeah,
to
of course.
arrest him.
He wouldn't take pictures with the youngest ones, but eventually, how does that shake out?
So how the music video is organized is that it is meant to tell the story of a young girl and how she grows up to be the wife of Samuel. And
To impress the Queen of
Queen of
England.
for the Queen of England.
To get her to come here for
this
him.
was like PR for him to try and lure the Queen of England.
And there's one part where I could tell Tolga slips up because they're lining all these like he had 13 wives, some of them as young as 9 years old. Okay. And
disgusting.
in the documentary, they digitally alter the younger ones' faces. And at first, Blaze and I were talking. We're like, it would have been just better to blur them out. Like,
a little freaky.
It's kind of freaky, but they did speak as from a creative choice. They're like, we needed you to see how young these children were. Like,
And I
they
respect
are,
that.
They are children. And while they're filming the documentary, one of them is so little she like isn't really in frame. And so Christine goes like put a box under her, and Tolga goes, no, it's almost better that she looks so little.
Oh, I
Ooh.
got that too. Yeah, I did. I
Like
remember
from like an evidence perspective.
yeah, literally. He's like,
It's like, no, don't make her look taller.
Yeah, like don't make her look
gotta get
older.
this guy.
no, this is going to help the FBI a lot.
But he was like, and then like you can tell he just sort of like shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very funny because I'm like, yeah, how do you not like?
Dude, the fact that
How do you hold that in?
I don't know. I don't know how they did it. I don't know.
that was I was like thinking about that. I was like, could I do that? It's like, I don't know if I have like the strength to do what they did. Like that is just like such amazing like testament to character and strength. Could you imagine like hanging out with a fucking pedophile every day and pretending like you were his friend?
After you were in a car where he's manipulating children and you had to be like, bye, love you.
He confesses to you what he's done, which is child
over
rape,
and
you
over
just
and
have-
over again.
and you just have to
Openly.
be like, see you, pal.
Yeah.
Bye, see you tomorrow. Can't wait to film. Like, the strength.
I can't. Yeah,
I don't think I could do it.
I don't know that I have
like
it
to
in
think
me.
I could.
I honestly
too,
save
but
children, but
she
fuck.
took a horrible experience from her own personal life, and because of the person that she was, I think that is the only reason she was able to do it is because she
knew what it would
she knew
take.
how
Yeah.
important it was.
She had to. They
And
were
Tolga
children.
too, but he hadn't been through that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
A real man.
a real man.
Team Tolga.
Yeah, like 100%.
Tolga. We love you, Tolga.
Yeah, honestly, like we talk about hating men, we are not talking about you.
No, Tolga's not on
He's
that
like
list.
a producer. They moved to the middle of fucking nowhere, and he's like, I guess I'm gonna film it because what else am I gonna do?
Right? He just has to hang out with this gross ass man.
Yeah, and she was like, "I want to go save these women." Like, and he was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Yeah, like he didn't even complain once. I'm pretty sure.
He
He had to film this dork like a hiking and motorbiking. He's like, he wasn't even good.
The drinking I would be doing if I was him. Oh my! Like it's.
I think you'd have to be honest.
I think it's the only way to get through it. Like,
Yeah. So they filmed the music video. It's It's fucked.
He's wearing a white leather jacket in this music video, which I couldn't get over,
Man is
and I can't
so
unsee.
Disgusting.
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 Yeah, the outfit was shocking. It's almost like if
For the queen.
it's
so
literally like
bad.
if you like if this was a like fiction and that was the costume, they'd be like, no, that's too insane. Like you can't have him wear that.
It's
Like
not even funny. It's so bad.
it's nuts. Oh, like
Yeah.
what man would wear an all white outfit and a white leather jacket.
An
That's,
Elvis
like, too tight.
impersonator wouldn't even have looked that stupid.
No.
Like, this was bad.
One of the worst things I've ever seen.
It was a rough one. And so they filmed the marriage, and it's just fucked up. And this is when we start to get to know one of his, like, I think his first wife, Naomi. I don't know where she fell in the hierarchy, but she was pretty high up in the hierarchy.
Oh, she was the 13th. I thought
She was like, yeah, she was not like one of the first wives, but she was one of the most like obedient wives.
she was the most obedient, the one always next to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they had expressed some concerns, and she, even herself,
She was like catching on.
she was catching on to Christine Marie and Tolga towards the end, right before
The music video time.
Yeah, around the music video.
Yeah.
She admits, so she again, beautiful editing, because they're talking, Christine Marie and Tolga and them are talking about her, and like they're like, we're worried she will become violent, like if the house is
If anyone's
raided.
gonna do it, it's gonna be her.
Right, like she is
The most devoted.
Yes, devoted is the right word. She's devoted to him. Da 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 da.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Yes, and then all of a sudden they cut to this empty chair, and she comes and sits down and like
Oh,
again, I
in
was
normal
like-
clothes, I'm like, oh my god.
Was that the end of the episode too? I think
Yes.
it was. Yeah,
it
I
was
like,
again like so good,
Amazing storytelling. You're like,
such good
100%.
storytelling.
I was like, damn.
Right, her hair isn't this weird
Yeah, her
braid.
hair is
it would
looking
have ruined
good.
it if she was in the beginning.
Yeah.
And like, no, like
Yes.
it hits like, oh my
Hits so
god,
hard.
her of all people got
And
out.
She's talking about how she was very suspicious at this point, and how she was like telling Sam, like, I don't think this is a good idea.
What
like,
are these people actually doing?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
this is
And
weird.
she was suspicious, and he was like, dumb woman, like,
Yeah, he's like,
shush.
shut up, idiot.
I want
They're
them filming
filming
me
me.
more.
They're filming me for no reason other than they like me and think I'm cool.
I'm wonderful. Why
Do another
wouldn't they?
You didn't get my best angle. Do it again.
Get my leather jacket, gnomes.
Ugh.
And so she's at this point like a little suspicious, and they do the raid, and the children and the wives are separated from him.
Well, and CPS comes and they weren't supposed to.
Correct.
Because the FBI was like upset that they arrived.
Correct.
Like,
and they were gonna separate all the kids, but what they did is they took all of the like underage wives to a group home, so they didn't separate them either. They all kept them in one location.
and then they broke out.
We'll get there in a second. So they're all like, you know, it's a whole thing. They don't really know what he's been arrested for, and it's the obstruction of justice thing, but really it is the trafficking,
Child
and
trafficking,
the
sex trafficking, abuse of a minor. Probably I don't remember what all the charges
It
were.
was
There
a
were
lot.
million.
Yeah, I mean, he. Ugh. So they go to like basically raid the girl's house, and you can hear one of them, which I think is Gnomes. That's what they call her, Gnomes, saying like, "I got to get my AK-47."
Yeah.
So they take all the children away.
Is this where she runs away?
No.
Oh, okay.
So they take all the girls away, and as part of this group home, or however, at that time, again, Christine Marie and Tolga are still like friends of everybody. They're not suspected by the group.
Not yet, but
Not
like
yet.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
And then someone at the child services department at the group home outs Christine Marie and Tolga and the mom.
she wrote a note on a piece of paper that said like Christine Marie in touch with the FBI, and then just threw it away, and one of the girls found it. She like
Yes.
ripped it in half, and obviously like was in the same trash can.
So they've now found that there's a traitor in their midst,
and that it's Christine
and
Marie.
that it's Christine Marie.
It was
So
really heartbreaking watching the footage
Oh,
of them
I
being
know.
like, how do they know so much? Like, how do they know our names? How do they know this? And she's like,
And they're like, someone had to tell.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like someone, it had to be someone, and she's like there with them. I was like, oh my god.
but they never really suspected her,
No.
No, not as like a group.
except for Gnomes.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how much that would have sucked for her to just like have to listen to and knowing it was her. Like,
Oh my god.
ugh.
I thought about that a lot too, because it's like, you know, you're helping them, you know you're doing the right thing, but you also know they're gonna fucking hate you.
Yeah.
And like
yeah, and she said that essentially.
yeah, and I was
So
just
then
like,
she
could
gets
you
this
imagine?
nasty ass voice message from Gnomes.
Oh yeah.
That's, I mean, it's vulgar.
It cuts to the bone.
It is not.
How did you learn those words?
Yeah, it was like Samuel.
Now we know, right? So at this point, they have decided that they are going to break the girls out of the group home. And Christine and Tolga are no longer involved. Unfortunately, they've been like shunned by this whole group. And so Gnomes and like some of the other girls basically like heist out the group
Literally.
home children. But Christine and Tolga are like still involved with the FBI. They're like
trying to find him.
they're trying to find them.
Yeah.
They're like, you do not have enough officers on this. Like, we know these kids. Like, we're going to come help. And they do.
They're scared as fuck. And I think
They're
it's-
children.
and
it's
following
important-
Sam and those guys.
And it's important to know that like this is just fueling what they're being told. Like he's a
100%.
martyr now. Like it's like
Yeah.
no, like they're coming for me because I'm a prophet. Like, they're trying to take me down because they know I'm a prophet. So it's just fueling that. So, like...
And their brains aren't developed because they're children or like
and
all under
don't
25.
go to school.
They're prepared for this because they're like, this is happening to the prophet. This is what happened to a prophet. They get put in jail because they're trying to, because of Jesus or whatever. Well, they don't believe in Jesus, but whatever.
Do they?
I don't know.
I think they do.
Isn't it Joseph?
Yeah, I thought it
Have
was
we talked
Joseph.
about this?
No, Mormons believe in Jesus. It's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
But does FLDS believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
What about Joseph?
Yeah, where's Joseph all this?
Joseph's in the mix, but
And then what's Warren?
Joseph's like a prophet. Warren is like completely made up. Like,
Was Joseph the
Mormons,
first prophet?
Normal Mormons believe in Joseph Smith because he like founded Mormonism. He's the one who found the tablets and stuff. Like,
Well, they believe in Jesus.
as the story. So yeah, they believe like Latter-day Saints.
So
They
hard to
literally
keep up.
that's like what it means. It's like there are later saints that come later. That's like what it means. Like
I never knew that.
yeah,
I was
that's
like, I don't know what a Latter-day Saint is.
it's Joseph and like Brigham Young, and then like the FLDS were like and Warren and Sam, like, and it's like no, like
Oh, no.
I mean, none of it's...
everyone believes different things, but yeah, I don't think I'm certainly not aligned with the FLDS.
Yeah.
Chunk.
So gnomes, they find the girls. They actually just brought them back to the fucking house.
Where did they find them? They found
Back
them
at one of the houses. They had
No,
two
no.
houses. No, yes.
There's some were found at an Airbnb in a different state though.
Yeah, Gnome's like escaped on her own and ran further away and
Yes.
spent the night in like a shed.
But the kids...
She's gonna like run up in the mountains, and she's like, she hid under the car. That's what she hid
Yeah,
under the
she-
car.
No, but the kids got brought back to the greenhouse.
Yeah,
one of the
Gnomes
houses.
was by
Yes.
herself.
But they were different groups.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Gnomes was gonna like run away into the mountains, and then was like,
Why am I running?
Yeah.
She asked herself that. Like, what am I doing?
And I think that's when she said when she was like
Prison.
hiding, and she goes to prison. So did the two other of the wives who were involved in the kidnapping, basically.
They were adults. They were like 23,
22,
and they
23.
took kids over state lines and
Yeah.
broke out of
So they all went to jail, and while they were in jail, at
prison,
least-
not jail.
you're right. Yeah, prison. Gnomes was like, oh yeah. All of a sudden, all the lies started to.
She like talked to him at one point. They got like by coincidence like they were moving people or something. They were like near each other, and he was like, "I've been in here for a year," and she was like,
That's what it was.
"That's a lie." And
like,
she's
"No,
like,
you
maybe
haven't."
he's telling me other lies, and just
Yeah.
They've
That's exactly what
flooded
happened.
in when she's
Yeah.
like, you haven't even been in there a year. What do you mean? And then it's like, it only
Yeah.
takes one thing.
Right. And
Dude.
so she comes around, and eventually, when he is imprisoned, and he is like, he's kind of losing it, right? And he's not losing it well either. Because, I mean,
he's a stupid fucking loser. Yeah.
and so eventually all of them do come around and realize like, oh shit, we've been had. And part of that was the woman that came forward to help
Yeah,
with
what
the
was her
FBI
name?
investigation. I don't remember.
We should look her up. Give her credit.
But she was married to Moroni, and she basically told Moroni, like, you need to cooperate.
We both do.
Yeah, we both do.
oh yeah, because they found out she told them too, and
Yeah.
she was like, "You
Didn't
are
she
like."
go to prison too? I'm pretty
She
sure.
did not. No.
I don't know.
Either because she had a plea, like she probably had a plea
probably had a
deal
plea
or
deal.
something.
Yeah.
And she wasn't involved with the kidnapping.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, because they weren't talking to her, so she was like totally innocent in that because they were
Yeah.
like shunning her too.
She got
But
shunned.
she gave her kids to him.
Yeah,
I thought.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm guessing she copped a deal because of all her cooperation.
Yeah, but her husband did not, which good.
no,
But
yeah,
he did
fuck 'em.
cooperate, but he
He did,
ended up
yeah.
with 25 years in prison as well.
At the end, he's
Rightly
like, I
so.
can't believe what we did. It was so bad. I was like, yeah.
And that's when we find out that like it wasn't just Sam abusing the girls this is going to sound awful, in a traditional sense. It was passing them between partners. It was making them commit sex acts in front of other people and
In front of each other.
in front of each other. Really awful acts. And Sam was just a fucking pervert.
Yeah,
Is what it
yeah.
comes down to. And
A
he
pedophile pervert,
A pedophile
yeah.
pervert, and he wanted these girls to just be his sex slaves, basically.
Yeah.
And he wrapped the guise of, oh, but I'm a prophet to be able to do that. And
And they gave him their children willingly.
yes,
These
and
men.
all of these men
Yeah.
are in prison. They were all convicted as part of this because the evidence, once they finally had their in, was over
Thousands of hours of footage, at least
overwhelming.
hundreds of hours.
They
of footage.
had all of the girls kept diaries.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
All of the girls kept extensive diaries.
but were those very revealing?
They were revealing enough.
Yeah, but they didn't like detail the abuse in there.
Some of them did.
Oh, they did? Okay,
Yes.
I missed that. Sorry. I thought they
Yeah.
were just like, Sam is so special. We love it, which is powerful evidence.
There was a lot of that, but there was, long story short, the amount of evidence they found once this case finally broke and they were able to fully investigate was overwhelming. And all of the individuals, all of the men, and some of the wives were imprisoned, as they fucking should have been.
Yeah.
And deserve to be. And
I think like 9 of them went to prison.
It was a
At the
lot.
end, I was like,
yeah, it was a lot. It was, I mean, what Christine Marie and Tolga did, their imprisonment, I don't think would have happened, or at least it would have taken
years.
not all of them.
not all of them.
Maybe
No,
Sam
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah,
right,
not all
but
of them.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
The work that she did to not only gain the trust to film this and to allow these women to find a safe place is the only reason that these children are no longer being abused.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the law enforcement would not have gotten involved.
Local law enforcement was useless.
They were so annoyed with her. They were like, fine, talk
Like,
to the FBI.
Like,
fine.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
wanted to kill them all.
me too. But Dawn Martin said, I know what to do. And I love that it was like her last case. So poetic. Like,
Oh, that's amazing.
I love that
didn't
it
catch
was
that part.
women who brought him down. Like, you love to see it. I mean, fuck these guys.
The worst of the worst. And again, I think to wrap this up, not only was this just a horrible situation that was brought to light by a beautiful woman, like her soul, she has a beautiful soul.
This world is better because she is in it.
And the things that she has done have brought like
Justice.
She has made it so that a lot of these girls and these women are
free.
literally are free from horrible abuse.
She's literally saving children and like women from abuse,
And is
like an
continuing
entire
to do
community.
so.
She's
Yeah.
still doing it.
Oh, an angel, a hero.
A true one. She is the prophet.
For fucking real.
Seriously. And not only is she just wonderful, but the way that they told the story.
And by so many of the choices, like, you could tell that, like, there were women involved. Like, in the story.
Yeah, it was a female director.
You can tell.
It's not every day you watch a documentary and it's good. Like you said, there's a lot of shit ones. Like this one was so well done because the women did it.
Yes.
Yeah. And the women brought him down. And that's what we like to see.
Plus Toga.
Yeah, and Tolga. Another contender for Woman of the Year. Probably.
Honestly,
probably
Tolga should see, it's tough because if he's up against Christine Marie.
Oh, no. This is for the men for the Women of the Year
yeah.
award. Yeah.
Yeah, Tolga. for
Obviously,
sure.
please.
Sorry, Dale.
Yeah. No, sorry, Dale. Sorry, Maverick.
Dale,
sorry, Jeff.
Maverick, Jeff, until you,
Till you break down a child sex trafficking ring and send the perpetrators to prison.
sorry.
I mean,
gonna be hard.
Big shoes to fill.
Unless you have to film a man doing parkour in the desert.
In the name of justice.
In the name of justice.
Like, for real. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it is such a compelling story. Truly, take the time, watch the documentary, read up on what this woman has done.
Hero.
It is a horrible story, right?
Yeah.
Like it is really horrible, but there is so much beauty in what Christine Marie has done.
Someone is doing something
abused
about it.
people, yeah.
She's doing something about this. Is
And
going
then
to
some.
keep going, and
She's
like,
doing something
somebody
about
said, I don't know who it was. We're like, just because Warren Jeff's in jail doesn't mean this
Oh, no.
ideals are stopping. So.
No, it's not like their brains just turned off. They're still, like, talking to him.
Well, and again, they displaced this entire community. They're like, "Oh, good, like you're free." Not really.
Yeah, get out of your houses.
They're like, what do we do?
I know you've never been to school, but,
Right.
like,
I know
figure it
you
out.
have no money and no way to make an income.
Yeah.
You like have been, your cult leader is gone.
Also, you're so crazy. We have to kick you out.
Right.
We have to leave.
Right. Yeah.
Horrible.
Fuck you, Utah.
/ Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, slash. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. And like Maverick and I were just talking about this because I've not watched this because I'm not in the place for it. But like he was watching Chernobyl, not the documentary, the like drama.
The HBO series.
I've not watched it. I like can't bring myself to do it.
Dude, it is so good.
I know, but like I can't. I've seen too many like documentaries about Chernobyl, and I'm like I can't. Like I'm just like not in a place right now.
Oh my!
But-
did you ever watch it? That'll be next. We have to. It's
I know.
so good.
But he and I were talking about it, and it's like the thing is like these horrible things happen, but like everyday people step up to like save people's lives,
Yeah.
and like that is like the beauty of humanity, right? Like these horrible things happen, but like everyday people will like put everything on the line to like save other people, and it's just like these are like this is what makes like,
Hero.
humanity beautiful. Yeah.
We can only hope to be Christine Marie and Tolga.
Truly, if there were more of them, the world would be a better place. More whimsical too.
Yeah, that's true. She's a fucking ventriloquist.
Love
We
her.
love you, Christina Marie and Tolga.
We love you so much. Heroes.
Tolga,
Woman of the Year for the men's
Yeah.
category.
men's category.
On that note, should we end our show?
Yes.
This took an hour, so
Yeah.
not very short at all.
We will get
We've
there.
done worse.
Oh, well, that's our show. You can find us at Selling Feral FTN on Instagram, or is
Yep.
that
No, that's correct.
Selling Feral Pod on
At Gmail,
Gmail and on
TikTok.
TikTok. This is my first day. Oh my god.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
doing
It
great.
doesn't matter at all. No one listens. To
Would
this
you
part
like
anyway.
another spritz, my lady?
I would like no spritz, my lady.
I am happy
please,
to pour my
monsieur.
lady a refresher.
Off to get feral. See you whenever the fuck. I never know when we're gonna.